What's up, everybody, and welcome to ITG Daily, the show that brings you the hottest in gaming news. I'm Drew Mosley. That's the one, the only. It is Scott Savage. Scott, happy Friday, dude. Happy recovery day of Summer Game Fest Showcase.
Oh, I feel like we're not even done yet. The week of Key 3 has just begun.
There's a lot on the go. No sooner did Summer Game Fest kick off and its showcase, and then there's the Day of the Devs, and then there's something else, and there's a bunch of stuff going on tomorrow. I'm not sure what's happening today. We'll be back live though on Sunday. Make sure you swing by 1 p.m. Eastern. I just got my press release actually from Xbox. Shout out to Lake over there and Anna. Thank you for all your help and support over at Xbox. And yeah, I guess they said just here's what to expect and a couple things like this, that, and the other. So
you've not let me know this. This is a surprise.
It just came in this morning. So yeah, it's definitely looking forward to the Xbox. But Scott, before we get to today's show, people can join us live each and every day over on youtube.com/InsideTheGameOfficial, as well as twitch.tv/theofficialITG. For now, Twitch changes are gonna mix a couple things up, I'm telling you. But after that, make sure you hit us up in podcast services. Thanks to our friends over at Fired Up Network and those beautiful OTT streaming platforms just like Roku, Amazon Prime, and Samsung Plus, and a whole lot more. Scott, today's show is going to recap the Summer Game Fest showcase last night. First impressions, overall thoughts. What do you have? How was the showcase for you?
I found it to be very satisfactory. It didn't really blow my socks off at any point.
Really?
But it was entertaining the whole way through. There's a couple little lows, but I'm sure we're going to get to that. And I have a couple standout highs as well.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Before we get going, Kyle joins us over on YouTube. Yes, Kyle. He says GTA tonight. Yes.
Good.
Oh man, there's always
I
something.
didn't download it again for nothing.
Yeah, for me, the showcase I thought was great. I had a blast. There's a lot. I remember we finished up last night. Went, holy, it's over already. Like wow, that was it.
Yeah.
Just flew by. There was some kind of humps and bumps along the way, and we'll get to those because there was a couple. There's definitely a few. But overall, though, I thought for me, it had a lot of good games in there. Some creepy horror stuff that, of course, is always going to be there that doesn't speak to me. But some other unexpected surprises. And I thought that was a good way to showcase things and kind of start off the showcase. I think started strong. There's something like 43 announcements, 44 announcements, somewhere in around there. So there's a lot going on in the course of about an hour and 45 minutes. And it was just go, 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 go. Even when it went from a big banger of a trailer to a small developer interview, I thought even that was a nice transition. Remember back in the day where we get this showcase reveal, you get the trailer, and then you get another video of a 5-minute interview with the developer. You're like, I'm bored. This is boring.
Yeah, a little too stale that way. Much better this way.
So overall though, Scott, honestly, this is a better showcase than PlayStation's. Like,
yeah, I think that's unanimously agreed on now.
That's crazy.
The only transition that I didn't really enjoy that much, but it did make me laugh, was the DoorDash.
Yeah.
DoorDash has your back. What?
Even Jeff was laughing. Like I thought it was pretty funny. But yo, a great start. What a shocker. The fact that this particular title, the minute the showcase started, his big first reveal, Jeff's first reveal, was not leaked. And I say was not leaked because it came from Ubisoft. It was Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, coming out on January 18th, 2024. Dude, I did not expect this coming after the Prince of Persia Sands of Time debacle with the remake of what that's supposed to be. I wasn't expecting to see anything related to Prince of Persia whatsoever. This was a nice surprise. Talking to our Ubisoft contacts this morning, we're both pumped for this. Dude, this looks cool. I cannot wait for January 18th. We got a release date. We'll see if it lands, dude, on January 18th. What did you think of this?
It's exciting. It's exciting to get some feedback from the Ubisoft rep as well. There's something they're excited about too, because we've seen Skull and Bones and kind of it's more the development team, of course, but not having the same kind of confidence or excitement about that project. This is Prince of Persia, and I want to see Prince of Persia come back in a big way. And I think this is really, I've seen a little bit of people talking the 2.5D was not impressive to some people, but I think those people are likely under 20 years old. There's a lot of good two-dimensional games out there. See Metroid, please. But Prince of Persia is almost one of the grandfathers of that. And this is hopefully a return to that form. We're not getting Forgotten Sands.
No.
Not soon.
No.
But this is something.
No, this is very cool. It's got that Metroidvania feel to it as well, right? It's got that touch of going back to old locations with newer powers and the ability to move forward and get into the next area that you couldn't once reach before. I am pumped and I cannot wait. I do like the charm of this game. The style is kind of that Fortnite-esque look, right? We always talk about it. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I think what they're trying to achieve here with this whole hip-hop feel and direction as well kind of lends well to it. And definitely looking forward to see what comes out of that.
There's another, I want to shout out another 2.5D, or maybe it's just 2D, but the Assassin's Creed games.
Oh, yeah, those are 2D.
Are those Chronicles, I believe is the name behind there's 3 of them, and they're all really good.
Yeah, they were fun. Very, very cool. Aesthetic. Art style was cool. The gameplay was fun.
Yeah.
If you're into Assassin's Creed at that time, like, dude, I played those on my Vita. So, like, it was cool. I had a good time. I can't wait. Then, Mortal Kombat 1 is showcased with gameplay, story insight. Dude, as the trailer unfolds, and I'm going, okay, that's so-and-so. This is so-and-so. How are they? They're jumping in. I'm like, is there a tag?
Yeah,
tag team going on? No, because after the trailer was showcased, as I'm picking up, hey, look, there's Stryker. Yo, we're getting Stryker. Stryker he wasn't there last in Mortal Kombat 11, so that's interesting to see. And then you see Sonya Blade. Yeah, Kenshi was in there. So there's I was able to pick off the only one I missed after hearing other people's thoughts and recapping the video was Goro was there, and somehow I missed that. Did you miss that too?
Yeah. Ed mentioned that on the stage there, and I thought to
Yep.
myself, I didn't notice Goro, but they must not have panned in perfectly on him and made it obvious. He must have been a backgrounder character or something.
So that's the background character are these cameo appearances, and this is very unique, very new and fresh to Mortal Kombat, and how they're going to carry this forward. Dude, well, I think it's safe to say out of the ITG crew, I am the Mortal Kombat fan here.
Yeah.
So I love this franchise, and I love to see this direction, this fresh start in Mortal Kombat 1, basically rebooting. No longer, like, even Raiden is just more of a human-esque approach, right? No longer is he this god. And in the trailer, Liu
I
Kang
got
is like,
goosebumps.
Raiden, you're not pulling your weight kind of thing. You're not doing that well. You got to step it up. It's just like, whoa, like you're really grounding these characters and more of that human approach. Yeah, you get Sub-Zero, still freezing things up and doing this, that, and Scorpion's going to have his powers. But it's much more just their appearance alone compared to where we've seen them go over the last few generations in their games is an interesting take. I can't wait to find out more. Cameo appearance is a new thing, which allows you to then bring in other characters to team up with, or you can actually team up with your same character. Like you could have Ed Boon.
That's the part that confuses me.
You can have Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero. All of a sudden now they make a special. It's just a push of a button too. So I noticed it was R1 coming up. He hit R1 and then they make an appearance and then bounce out again. So I wonder how well that leads into the juggling your combo and things along that line.
Oh,
and
it'll get really messy, I think, with the juggling because the idea of the support character popping out. Sub-Zero actually does make sense because there is a brother Sub-Zero as well, so the two of them could work together in concert. That works just fine. But this whole story is being rebooted now. Sub-Zero and Scorpion, I said jokingly, are they going to be bros now? And they use that term exactly. They're brothers now. What?
Weird. Yeah, very
weird.
It
is super weird. Tekken did a bit of that supporting character kind of role, or Pokken, I should say, did that. Okay. And I really didn't appreciate it in Pokken, but I feel like there was too much of an emphasis based on what your support character was. It had a lot more meaning to it. Yeah. I hope this is a little bit more of just a variance. Do I want my combos to come out faster, or do I want my combos to come out heavier? And that'll depend on what my support character is. I think there's a lot of room here.
Well, we're going to find out on September 19th, Scott. Path of Exile 2, July 28th will reveal more details. That was quickly shown. Jeff also commented, if you like Diablo 4, make sure to check this out. So everybody's on that one right now with Diablo. Corey
that did look really nice.
Invested in that one for us, and you're working on that one with him as well. So we'll be talking about that here shortly. Street Fighter 6 came up with an Exo Primal crossover coming in July 14th. Dude, this is weird. I was just like, a lot of us were really confused of what was going on.
Yeah, we really punching up dinosaurs. Oh, we are indeed punching up dinosaurs. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll
it's
see.
Not what I would do, but
no, we'll see how that one goes. Dead by Daylight, we had a awkward moment, but a funny moment with Nicolas Cage on stage talking about his appearance coming into Dead by Daylight as one of the survivors on July 25th.
I liked that.
It was funny, man.
That was a highlight for me. I cool. Like Nick Cage. I didn't realize I like Nick Cage as much as I do.
Gotcha. He gotcha. Yeah, it was pretty neat to see him on stage and actually talk about it. And just the way he was kind of going off the cuff of how he feels about the game, trying to get into the game industry a little bit and stuff like that. So that was pretty neat. The Witcher 3 season trailer was showcased, which I cannot wait for. That looks incredible.
Oh, it got me excited about Witcher all over again. I have to rewatch now. Yep. I do now confirm have access to Netflix. I'm going to do it.
There you go. Epic Games Store came out with early access on September 20th for Witchfire. Scott, what are your thoughts on that one?
Ooh, I can't recall exactly Witchfire.
It looked like a U game. There was no doubt about it. It was.
I recall wondering, what is this? What is this? And then the title rolled up. But
yeah. Then we got into some VR stuff with Crossfire coming out in August. We already knew about that. Remnant 2. Dude, that trailer surprised me really altogether. Cool. So, yeah, I was a little shocked by that one.
I didn't really expect it to be Remnant. Of course, I've had some time with Remnant before the series, but not that much time. This one looks like a good intro.
And quickly followed up with, dude, a global announcement. It wasn't a world premiere. It was a global announcement of Sonic Superstars coming fall of 2023.
Global announcement. Doesn't
Yeah.
roll as well.
No, it doesn't. I still like the world premiere. I'm expecting a lot of that on
World
Xbox
premiere.
showcase.
Oh, I hope so. I hope it's that very same announcer.
Dude, then we got into Star Rail coming on PlayStation Q4 and Lies of P September 19th and a demo out now. Another game September 19th competing with Mortal Kombat. Dude, there's a couple games in around that Mortal Kombat window. I'm like, you guys are dropping on the
Yeah.
wrong day. Telling you
Oh,
right
Lies
now.
of P. I'm pretty certain Lies of P is a Game Pass game.
Is it really?
So that I feel like
That'll
I've seen
help it.
that. There was, I really have to look this up now.
Fair
I'm
enough.
on it.
All right, you get on that one, and we'll get on to Sandland. I will not get onto that game because that one did not look appealing to me. It was cool that Jeff came out and said we hope to have a little bit of something for everybody, and then he opened up the window of you're gonna like some games, you're not gonna like others, right? And that's just kind of how it goes. So expect some highlights here. They're gonna be overwhelmed and a little charmed with maybe, and then others are gonna go, nah, that's not my style. What do you got?
Was that the anime voice?
Yeah, that was the one.
That was the one. Yeah. That's funny. I know you weren't. As soon as I heard it, I went, no, this one's for me. It is indeed. Lies of P is indeed coming to Game Pass day one.
I still think it's a bad day. Dude, September 19th is not the day to release that game.
Yeah, you could drop it to 80% off. It's still not a good idea commercially.
No. I think a lot of people are hyped for the game though. I know you are. I know Steve is. Steve's like, yo, I want this game. I'm like, okay, we'll see if we can get it. But the 19th is already taken by Mortal Kombat. Granted, fighting games aren't for everybody either, so there is that opportunity. So Lies of P, I think, stands a chance because it is so unique and so different that it is gonna pull a couple different audiences into that game and not worry about Mortal Kombat. But at the same time,
of the Soulsborne, yeah,
exactly.
Well,
yeah,
Soulsborne, the style.
Annapurna came out with their announcement of their showcase on June 29th, so we'll look forward to that one.
The announcement of the announcement, bizarre.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Throne and Liberty comes out with a tech test. That game looked cool. It's another MMO from Amazon Games, which have us over here at ITG always worried. You never quite know what you're gonna get. Rest in peace, Crucible.
So yeah, it's because of Crucible. It's hard for me to place my bets on this one, but
well, they have New World and other games out there too that seem to be doing okay. But it seems, what's the longevity, right? This is an MMO. This is on PC as well as mobile devices, so there's that crossover functionality as well. Hopefully, that's what's gonna keep this game alive. It looked cool. I might actually check it out, but we will see. Scott, you can check out Warhaven.
Can't recall the.
This remind me of Chivalry.
Oh, that's right. Yes, this is the one we started talking about Chivalry, and that's why I got distracted. I was thinking in my head of all the war cries, and
yo, man,
that did look really cool.
It did look cool. It's coming out fall 2023, so no official release date on that one. I
can't recall the developer of Warhaven now.
I don't know. That one escapes me. But Scott, you brought up quickly about Party Animals on September 20th. Dude, the day after Mortal Kombat.
A bad release date for sure, but this is Donkey. Donkey does video game stuff on YouTube. He's a YouTuber that I've watched for a very long time now. And although I'm not up to date with everybody of his, I'm glad to see him kind of step into the realm of video game development. He doesn't, just because he's a gamer doesn't mean he's going to make a good game. I want this to prove that is not a worry that we need to have.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, so we'll see what happens there. Then Dying Light developer Techland came out just to say, hey, don't forget about Dying Light 2. That was kind of odd. We got into Crash Team Rumble coming out on June 20th. That's not too far away at all, Scott.
No, I really don't suspect that's going to last too long. That's my gut instinct on that.
I think you're right.
We did play the beta.
Yeah.
Only 2 or 3 games, granted, but there just wasn't.
I played a few more than that. I had a good time, but it was, you either got steamrolled or you're steamrolling. So I wonder if they can balance that out a bit more. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm just wondering about the longevity of that game in its entirety. I think they're banking off the name of Crash, and I don't know if that's just that's not enough for what this game is. But
no, Crash Team Racing, excellent hit.
Yeah, Crash Team Rumble
threatens Mario Kart.
Not gonna be the same.
Crash Team Rumble, not.
No. Yeah, dude, Alan Wake 2. How excited Or yeah.
Oh, I'm super excited for Alan Wake. Like I keep saying, the more I learn about this, the more I think about it, the bigger it gets. It's more of a big deal now. I'm thinking back to Alan Wake 1 and
Mhm.
kind of the style of how the story is unraveled, and you're the writer, and it really spoke to me well. I think this one's going to be hopefully a smash hit to follow it up.
From there, dude, they also talked about, so Sam Lake came out. Sam Lake hasn't
That was
changed,
cool.
aged a day in his life. It looks like it's hilarious. Two playable characters, and it's a survival horror game coming in October. Scott.
Yeah, the idea of flipping between two characters and you can
Yeah.
experience different things as the story moves along. I know that's in some ways I'm annoyed because that's padding, but it's also not only padding. There's an opportunity there. I'm frustrated because I know I'll take so long to play the game.
Another one you got excited for was Warhammer Space Marine 2 co-op up to 3 people, Scott, this winter.
Yeah. Well, the fourth guy's got to sit out, but it looks like a blast. I
Yeah.
really like the massive numbers of enemies coming in, and it makes sense with the Warhammer lore. You have to purge chaos. That's what you're there for.
Yeah, absolutely. Then, yes, Your Grace Snowfall in 2024. Dude, this game looked sick. This looked cool.
That does look really nice. I like the art style to it as well.
Yeah, no, it looked really, really cool. I always love the option and opportunities of choice, right? Things matter, things don't matter. What way do you want to kind of shift your story? And I think that was a great one.
Yeah, that was brutal. You can't. Do you save them or do you not save them? There's some hard decisions you got to make.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando 2024. This looks like a game we played on like the 360 days, Scott. I don't think I'm interested, man.
No, it has John Carpenter's name attached to it. I know I'm in, but
yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Baldur's Gate 3 getting its full release here on August 31st with a new character as well, which is super cool. And then we finally, Scott, had who is Brad from Northern Nerdcast yesterday mentioned in the comics, it's actually Jameson's son. So
that's right.
There's a lot to play off of and a lot of questions going on with that, but man, I cannot wait. October is going to be.
I think J.K. Simmons is the voice of J.J. Jameson, and that was so good. That was so good in the first game.
Dude, but then we got into like Pal World. It's called early access January 2024. Quick commercial break for Pearl Abyss Black Desert on June 14th, and then we got teased with Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. I don't know. After coming off of Gollum, I'm not excited.
I'm still not sure what I really was even seeing in that. Was it a colony sim, a builder of sorts? Yeah, I'm not really sure.
No, for sure. We got Final Fantasy Ever Crisis as well. And then, dude, I love this studio. Don't Nod, I think, is a very cool, unique studio. Banishers coming at the end of 2023. Cannot wait. It looks creepy, man. This thing looks creepy, and I want to play it.
Was that it looked very Brothers Grimm, if I recall.
This is the one where they banish other people. Man, you gotta watch the trailers.
It kind of made me think of Witcher, like if that's the memory that I'm pulling from. Yeah.
So it looks super cool. I want to get into that one. It's a play off of this guy and his wife who appeared to be banished or dead, but she comes back as a ghostly figure to help him. And then you go around, taking out these creatures and then deciding the fate of some of these people. Do you banish them or do you save her? Kind of thing in the trailer. I was like, yo, this looks amazing. So we'll see how that goes. Again, Don't Nod. Absolutely love that studio. And then they got into Like a Dragon, Gaiden, the man who erased his name. I'm not a Yakuza fan, but I know so many people are. Brad was excited for this one. November 9th. And then, dude, I didn't realize this, but Under the Waves comes from Quantic Dream on August 29th. I'm like, yo, Quantic Dream is... I knew they were working on Star Wars Eclipse. Did not know that this was one of their titles. I have to check that out now.
Yeah, I was very curious. The underwater levels is something I hated as a kid, and now I appreciate it.
Fair enough. We got into a little teaser trailer for a new map coming to COD Season 4, Modern Warfare 2 on June 14th, just next week. Porsche came out with a 75th anniversary Xbox edition. Dude, the thing looked horrible.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad you said it because I
It's
really
awful.
did not like the look of that thing.
I don't think anybody did. Fae Farm is supposed to be this cozy game coming out on September 8th, farming sim kind of thing. This is where things got really weird and awkward, is we got into Marvel Snap. And then they brought the developer on, and dude, it was weird. Scott, we still have a few more games. We're going to breeze through these. We got a quick teaser on King Arthur, which I thought looked cool. Wayfinder, we've seen a little bit of. Stellaris Nexus, is that one for you at all?
I might have to try this one. Yeah, I embarrassingly could not figure out how to have fun with Stellaris #1. So
fair enough.
I hope this one catches me.
Yeah, so there's that. Space Trash Scavenger as well. And
the most interesting simulator game.
Star Trek Infinite, full reveal coming on June 16th of an announcement. That was kind of odd.
That did look really cool, though, from what I saw.
And how do you, what was Lisfanga? Is that how you say that? You think?
I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It looked cool. It looked unique. I'm always down for a unique art style. And then we got into stuff we've already seen before, Immortals of Avium once again. I'm like, man, I don't need to see any more of this game. Like, the marketing budget must be right through the roof over at EA for this title, or they spent an absolute ton of money and they need to recoup it because they keep showing it everywhere. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, they're trying to sell it so hard that I'm suspicious now.
Well, yeah, dude, I'm waiting for it to be shown up on Sunday too at the Xbox showcase. Like, I wouldn't be surprised to see it there.
It will.
Yeah, it will, won't it? Yeah. And then we got Fortnite Chapter 4, Wilds is coming. And then they wrapped it up. Jeff was like, and the rumors are true. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, early 2024. Dude, I got to go back and play those now. That was...
Yeah, they're worth your time. They are. As much as I say I want to play 6 first. 7 is good. And it's...
Yeah.
Maybe it was better back in the day, but I don't know.
No, I doubt it. Well, it's hard to say, right? I want
the real time.
Yeah, it's just a different genre back then. But dude, that's the showcase. I thought it was a solid showcase. I had a good time. I had a lot of fun, and it makes me anxious to see what's coming up on Sunday now, right? All the balls are in Xbox's court right now, seeing if they can kind of come to the table. But Scott, just like that, our show is over. Man, it comes so fast. There's so much to talk about with Summer Game Fest. Thank you everybody for hanging out with us. This has been ITG Daily, the show that brings you the highest in gaming news. We'll be back on Monday. I'm Drew. That's Scott. We'll see you inside the game.